Hi everyone, in this video we will fetch data from database in using PHP. Okay, to fetch the data from the MySQL database, we have this table. Okay, this Crud database and Crud Operation data table. So to fetch this data using PHP and display that on the screen. So first of all, we will come to the C drive and to the XAMPP server. I have installed the XAMPP server. Then I will come to the htdocs folder. Here I will create folder by the name of fetch. Okay, here I will create a file, or I will just open this folder in my Visual Studio Code. Let's open this folder. Let's open this fetch one by fetch name folder. After opening this, so now let's create a file. Fetch data.php. After creating this file, so the first thing is that we should create our connection. So to create the connection, so let's create another file, db connection.php. In this I will just create the connection in a separate file. So I will just use that server is equal to localhost, username is equal to root by default with us, password is equal to nothing, and also the database. Is equal to database name is Crud with us. So let's connect with, we will create a variable connection is equal to MySQLi connect, and here we will pass first of all the server, then the username, and then the password, and finally the password database. Okay, Apple MySQLi connect error, connection error. After creating the connection, so now just come here to the fetch.php file. So here I will just write my code, and I will use Bootstrap. So I will get the Bootstrap to display the data in a responsive table. I will use Bootstrap. I will paste the link of the Bootstrap here, and here I will write fetch data, the title, and here I will create a table. Or simply leave it, just come here and it would be 50. So now let's create the table. In this table I will assign a class table, and here we will write heading. The first thing is the name, and then we have the email and the address. So now let's write table body, and here I will just use my PHP now. Let's open the PHP script, close it here, write down here, I will create the connection. So to fetch the data, first of all I will include the DB connection which I have created, where my connection is existed .php. okay, this file we will get the connection. So now let's run our query to fetch the data. Query is equal to MySQLi query, and first I will pass the connection, then I will run my query. Select steric from, our table name is Crud Operation. After fetching the data, so now let's get the data. First we will get the number of the rows. Num rows is equal to SQLi number of the rows. After getting the number of the rows, if number of rows was greater than 0, so then we will use while loop. While row is equal to MySQLi fetch array, pass the query to that, and now here we will just display our records. So I will close the PHP script here, and I will use the HTML to display the data. Table data, first I will display the echo row. First I will display the name, same to name I will display email, then the password, the address. After displaying this, so now let's close this our PHP while loop. Okay, we have closed that. If there was no record, if the record was 0 here, so then we will print just simply, we'll use echo no records. Yes, so now let's run our, first let's come to the local host. After that we will come to the fetch folder, then we will come to the fetch data.php. let's see we have these two records in our table. Okay, these two records, so let's check it. See, we have these two records in our table. So we fetch this data and display that on the screen and the browser using PHP. So it was all about fetching data from PHP, from the database using PHP. So if you have liked this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.